In this quick video, you're about to discover a very cool strategy to make more money with your presentations, to increase your confidence, and to reduce the time necessary for you to create a talk. My name is Roberto Monaco with InfluenceOlogy. But before you discover the strategy, I have a couple questions for you. Have you ever been to a free event where you went to see a speaker or several speakers and they failed to meet expectations? Have you ever paid to go to a training seminar event and you went there, maybe you drove there, you flew there, you spent a day, 2 days, 3 days, and then eventually the content wasn't that powerful? Have you ever bought a product online from one of these gurus, coaches, or speakers, and again the content did not move you into action or did improve your life? We all done that, true? Now, one of the reasons that happens is because a lot of speakers nowadays, they don't take the time necessary to learn more about the audience goals, outcomes, and problems. They tell you they do, but they don't. As a matter of fact, I have one of my friends, he's a speaker, and this is his words. He said, man, I don't go to events anymore. The only events that I go are the ones where I'm speaking at. Now, I don't recommend that attitude because I believe ultimately we all can learn from others. I believe that. But this guy is fed up. Why? Because he spent his time, energy, and focus going to events and didn't see the value. Now, how do I avoid to be one of those speakers or companies that waste the audience's time? One way to do that is by creating a pre-event survey. Write this down, pre-event survey. What it is online survey that you create anywhere from 1 to 10 questions. By the way, this is not a conversation that you're going to have on the phone or face-to-face with the meeting organizer or the meeting planner or the owner of the company. Now, this is different. This is a survey that you want that person, the person who is actually in charge of having you speak for their company organization, to send to all the audience members. Now, obviously, not like everybody's going to answer survey, but for you, you create once and you can use multiple times. And it's just leverage. Now, Roberto, why should I take my time to create a pre-event survey? Now, let me give you 7 killer reasons. The number one reason is this one. It is going to increase your confidence. Why? Because when you send out a pre-event survey, some people are going to take the time to answer their outcomes, goals, challenges, and problems. And now you develop content that speak into those problems and you offer solution. A lot of presenters, they experience the fear, uncertainty, doubt, and anxiety of speaking because unconsciously they think, well, my information may not be as relevant as they want it to be. So avoid that problem. The second reason is because it's going to increase the audience expectation, which is awesome. Because if I'm an audience member and I take my time, answer a little survey, hey, here's my problem, my challenge, here's what I get out of the talk. Now, I expect to go in the presentation and hear that. By the way, you better deliver, right? You better make sure you have a killer content based on survey. But the great thing is that not only increases your confidence, but also increase the expectation of the audience about yourself, about your company, and makes you unique because now he or she, the speaker, cares. He's taking the time to read my survey. Very cool. Now, the third reason is this. It is going to increase the show-up rates. Now, I know that sometimes you spend marketing dollars, resources, emails. You have a staff calling people, and 100 people are supposed to show up to your event, and 50 actually do. Has anybody experienced that before? Now, think about it. If I take my time, answer a survey, what is the likelihood of me going to your program? It's going to increase or decrease? It's going to increase, obviously, because the law of commitment and consistency. Now I just commit to you, hey, I want to learn this. Here's my problem. I got a solution. I just took a small action. And those actions, right, it's going to cause me or increase the likelihood, at least, of me showing up in your events. Now, by the way, research proves that it's true. Number 4, it is going to decrease preparation time. Let's say you send a survey out and now the audience members want to know about the D strategy. So you don't have to be focused on A, B, and C strategy, right? You don't. You just create a talk talking about what? The D strategy. If they want a D, you want to give what? D to them. Very simple. Yet some people, they like to spend a lot of time talking about the A, B, C, which makes no sense to me. Reason number 5 is going to increase the results of your event overall. Think about it. You send a survey out, now they told you they want D and you gave D to them, most likely your conversion ratio is going to go up. And also, as I mentioned before, you have more people. So more people, more conversions, higher conversions, better results to you. Don't you love that? Now, reason number 6, expand your business offerings. You know what's really cool about surveys? That sometimes they're going to tell you about a problem that you're not solving. They're going to talk about a need that right now you are not offering a solution for. So what's great about the surveys is that you can plan 6 months or 12 months ahead and say, you know what, 6 months from now, I'm going to create a new product, a new service, because my audience is telling me they want that and I don't have that. So actually, surveys is a killer tool for you to expand your business offerings. And reason number 7 is just awesome. It's going to make your marketing and your sales communication even more persuasive. If you were to stop and think about it, most entrepreneurs or companies, they describe the problems that the audience, prospective clients have in the same way, okay? Over and over and over again. And when you do surveys like this, you're gonna learn that the audience or your prospective clients, they use different language to talk about the same problem. You know what I do? I literally get their words, because that's the conversation that they have in their minds, and I copy and paste and put into my email, webinars, titles, content for our trainings and for products. Because now my messaging is what? Matching the conversation they have in their minds. It's just awesome. For example, for privacy reasons, I'm not gonna review anybody's names here, but when you send surveys out for our clients, they say their outcomes, you know? For example, one gentleman said, speak my passion. I never talk about speak your passion, talk about speak with passion. Now I speak my passion. I'm like, okay, that's a different way to talk about that. Another way, as a result of my releasing my passion, I'm like, releasing my passion through speaking. I never thought about that. Another question that we ask our clients is this: when it comes to public speaking, if you were an animal, who would you be? And this gentleman said, well, I am a raccoon wanting to be a lion. I'm like, woo, I can use that as a webinar title. How cool is that? So it's very, very, very awesome tool to use in your events. Just awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, how do you do it? Well, there's several online softwares and companies that provides online surveys. I personally have used, for example, Google Drive. It's free. I have built up surveys using that tool. I have used SurveyMonkey. I have used Survey Gizmo. So there's a lot of tools. And my goal is to create a very persuasive and short survey, around 3 to 5 minutes. Because if you make like 100 question survey, people are not going to answer. So I try to do anywhere from 1 to 10 questions. And then I write a quick email. And then when I'm having a conversation with a meeting organizer or the person in charge of having me to speak an event, after my conversation and I know what his or her outcome specifically, I say, look, I personally don't like to do a sales speech or the same presentation over and over again. I really want to address what's most important to you and the audience members. Is that any way you can send them this quick link? It's an online survey, takes less than 3 minutes for them to answer, so that I'm gonna get their answers and help me customize my content so that not only they get the value out of it, but you look like a rock star. Guy goes, yeah, no problem, I can email the survey, and it just works every single time. So do it, do it, and do it. Now, if you learn more about how to use public speaking influence presentations to grow your business, just go to www.influenceology.com. Again, www.influenceology.com, and I'll talk to you soon. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, just subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss our next video. Bye.